that was off the top of my head. I was looking at pornography. Hey everybody, it's Jay Black. This is Q&A with Jay Part 2. Let's hop into it. Prosecution Barbie also asks, can you please come to New York City? I am coming to New York City. I'm going to be at the City Winery with my buddy Vic DiBattista September 1st. If you go to my website, click on the City Winery link, and I will be coming to New York City. Beth Green Pereira asks, what is the capital of Abyssinia? I'm not looking it up. This is just like a separate thing that I'm doing. Well, Beth, capital from 1635 to 1855 was Gondar. From 1855 to 1868, it was Magdala. And then from 1871 to 1889, it was Mekelle. And then from 1889 to 1974, it was Addis Ababa. Didn't look that up. That was off the top of my head. I was looking at pornography. Late Night Bill asks, and he does it via GIF, which is the best way to ask, given that God is infinite and that the universe is also infinite, would you like a toasted tea cake? And the answer to that is yes. My desire for toasted tea cakes is also infinite. NCHMG says, how long is the family staying in Europe? I suspect that they have moved on. 2.5 weeks. It's been rough, people. It's been a hard road for me to hoe all by myself, especially because I decided to clean. And if I may make a suggestion to anybody who's ever had a family that is taking a vacation without them, don't clean, because your resentment level goes from like mildly annoyed that they get to be in Europe and you have to stay home to work to frothing rage. And you don't want to froth and rage at the same time. They might elect you a representative from North Georgia. Francis B. writes, why? Just why? Why not? Just why not? That's actually one of those things that you see all the time. One of those college urban legends that a philosophy professor, they just wrote why across the board. And then the one student writes why not in the blue book and hands it in. And then they leave and everybody applauds. And it turns out that student was Albert Einstein. The drummer boy from Illinois asks, what is your favorite color? It's blue, like my pretty blue eyes. Pixie Bell asks, what question do you wish someone would ask you but never does? And that's a really good question. And the answer to that is the question that I wish someone would ask me but never does. I wish they would ask me, what do I wish someone would ask but never does? Somebody just did. Stephen Thomas says, what is an unladen swallow? And the answer to that is a bird that is not married with kids. Willie Lohman says, I moved away from the area a while ago. Is it still kosher to eat your lunch off of the top of the trash can in front of Wawa? And the answer to that is, I don't think you're allowed to eat it any other way. People outside of this area don't understand Wawa. Yeah, it's a convenience store like 7-Eleven, but it really isn't. It's like elevated. Hashtag, I'd like to be sponsored by you, Wawa, please. Plain Old Wayne says, how do you keep your sanity with a bad audience? One of the things about stand-up comedy is everybody from the outside looking in thinks that we are always dealing with stage fright and we're worried about hecklers and what are we going to do? Because when you're not doing this, those are the things that you would worry about. But in all honesty, once you do this, I've been doing comedy full-time professionally for 16 years. Wait, is that right? It is right. I'm old. I've been doing this a long time. And I don't worry about the audience really anymore. Like if the audience is bad and I didn't make them bad, like I didn't look out and I didn't see like a sea of denim and Confederate flags and go, let me do my anti-Trump stuff. I'll open with that, see how that goes. If I just tell my act and they don't like me because of things that are outside of my control, like I don't like it, but it's also kind of funny, because it'll be a good story I can tell my friends. I mean, it'll be frustrating in the moment, but it's basically like any other bad day at any other job. And that was Q&A with Jay, Part 2. We do this every week. If you enjoy it, you can follow me on Twitter. I'm Jay Black is Funny on Twitter, but honestly, I don't know if Twitter's going to be around much anymore. So follow me on Threads at Hello Jay Black. Hello Jay Black, like you're saying hello to me, and then my name Jay Black, J-A-Y-B-L-E-C-K, all one word. Find me on Threads or Instagram or Facebook or any of those properties, and you can ask me a question and I'll answer it, and it'll be so much fun. And if you haven't subscribed to whatever you're watching me on now, please subscribe. Is this enough? Am I asking for enough? Can we do more? Can I ask you for more? I'll see you next time.